Go, Marshall in Texas. The sun has come out. It's a glorious day. Marshall is becoming known as the birthplace of Boogie Woogie. It's a little bit tenuous. There are other places too, but it's all about the railroad and the back in the 30s. But it's a magnificent building here. They have a history museum, which sadly is about to close in a couple of minutes' time. So I've just got time to make one very quick movie clip. I mean, inside it's a lovely museum, and it's a real pity that I haven't got more time to stay. Because you can see here, I mean, it's a magnificent building, and they do have one special place where the music is celebrated, which is a nice thing, because this part covers the history of round about the 20s and 30s and the Texas and Pacific Railway. And here we go, the rhythm of the railroad. And I love this bit here. This is the earliest known recording of Boogie Woogie style music, even though it started much earlier. Pine Cop. So you press the button. Somehow you know I just want to press this button, don't you?
Boogie Woogie!
Yay! But,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and one of the reasons for coming this way is I want to... No, please don't go. You're welcome to chip in. But I have to go to the railway now. One of the reasons for coming this route is tomorrow I'll catch the railway to Longview.
Oh, how exciting.
And then only about 30 minutes on the train, but then I have to get a rather boring bus to Houston that they lay on. But no, thanks for showing me. Do you think now that...
if you have any questions or need any more information?
Sure. Well, the only thing is, you know, the people who are promoting Marshall now as the birthplace of Boogie Woogie, they've got themselves a website.
Yes.
And I don't know whether at some point we might expand the section, because it's a pretty... The link is a little tenuous, but I'm sure it is a sort of a genuine one.
Well, it is, but you know, there's growth potential there that as people learn more about it, that it can grow and become more recognized. You know, we have a professional person that has said that this is where it happened, and so who knows? But yes, certainly.
Well, thanks for that. I know I've rocked up very late, and you're in the process of closing.
We're glad you made it before we locked the doors.
Yeah.
And come back to see us.
I'd love to. No, it is a flying visit this time, but I definitely have it in mind to sort of come back to the whole area.
How long are you in the States?
2 days.
Oh.
But it's back, you might have noticed the town, it's back from Central America. 3 weeks to Central America, and then coming back via Houston, so a couple of days to stop over here.
Well, wonderful. I'm glad you stopped by.
Me too. So, I gotta go this way, I suppose.
Yes, that would be great.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye now. So, very short and sweet. But please let me in. The other thing that they have, if this does become a trail, I'm expecting them to be over here, but there are two main little cafes and restaurants, which, if I've read the map correctly, I haven't actually been there yet. I went straight into the building. I'm gonna be over here. Sweet Sabines and OS2. Yes. That's the OS2 restaurant. Are they going to get run over? As I haven't been there, I can't really walk in. Are they open? No. And down here, Sweet Sabines. I got to check both these places out tonight. I now actually have to get down to the Amtrak train station while it's still daylight and the office is still open. This one is definitely closed, but they should have some good music here. Okay, well that's a flying visit of the center of Marshall in Texas. In some glorious late afternoon sunlight, and courthouse was quite impressive. Shame I didn't have more time. Okay. The sun's getting lower and lower. It's been quite a long day, and I still want to hear some music tonight. But I've made it to the train station just to make sure my ticket tomorrow is all sorted out. Had to do it really because I've got to get back for my international flight, and if I miss that, it's an awful lot of money. And yeah, the rail yard, they have a couple of items. I mean, the rail track is just over here. Pop that through the railings. So my train will be along here tomorrow at about 7:30. But the star of the show, it's a shame that I, again, wasn't here maybe an hour earlier, because the light is not so good now. But she's a beauty. And the name of the rail service that I'm on is the Texas Eagle. So it won't be a steam train tomorrow, but it's nice to see the original thing that probably does date back to the 30s or 40s. You can head up here. It's still all well oiled. And over there, that's the old station building where the lady's sorting out my ticket as we speak. But there's no doubt I'm looking forward to tomorrow, even though it's just maybe a 45-minute hop to get me to a place called Longview. Also important in the history of Longview, I should say, in the history of Boogie Woogie. But it's so great to do a train trip. It's all about buses here, and cars, of course, in America. Sadly, aside from freight, which is absolutely booming, most journeys on trains like this are probably just a distant memory. So yeah, looking forward to the train from Marshall, Texas, birthplace of Boogie Woogie, to Longview in Texas early tomorrow morning. Texas Eagle Flyer. So better get down there, all aboard this train. Got my suitcase at the station. Marshall is full of trains at the moment as I go through.
It does. Yes, it does.
Do I need to show you the ticket again to get on board? Or?
The conductor's going to scan that.
All right, I'm going to go down the front if that's okay, and I'll pick you at the end.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch you. Normally they don't like people on the platform, but I got you. I'll
All
watch
right,
you.
okay, I'll be quick. So just setting the scene here, Marshall, Texas. Just a very quick shot of the engine. I mean, they're big, big trains. I tell you what, the freight train's enormous too, it's still going. Look at that, she's a beauty. And that's the end of the freight towards the sun. But we better get on board. It's a slow train ride, but it's really nice.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I just finished my practice. And sitting out here. Huh? I'm in Texas, I believe. Because we were in Texarkana real early this morning.
Got another 20 minutes to go.
Assuming I'm in Texas. Oh, and Texas is like 95% of my trip.
This is my actual seat. The observation carriage is much nicer.